of 6 to the 46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Jackson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Here we go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Being chased out left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Gus Edwards, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bisons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Second down and 5. They go play action now. Jackson. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Now they send the tight end in motion left. Once more, Edwards. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Gus Edwards with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bisons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. They go play action with Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, Jackson. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Harold Carmichael in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Deshaun Jackson on the return. They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 13-yard line. Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. In motion right here comes Johnson. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The center receiver in motion to the right. Back to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Black ultra. Black two. Ready?
Looking to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. They'll look to throw now on first down. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Quick slant completes into Njoku. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. In motion right is Brown. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. And they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now back to throw. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And they rattle off a big one. 44 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Edwards. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Gus Edwards, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bisons have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they use your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy sideline, right?
Sammy sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tough. Second and 11. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Play action. It's Jackson. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. To throw again is Jackson. He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll run here with Dillon. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They hand this one to Gronk, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Both teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown! Gus Edwards, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bison strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Here's Jackson. Jackson with a catch. And he'll get him a first down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.